Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of... And like everyone else... GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. Bailey out there with George, and it's Hendricks in at the small forward. Now Şengün, after Lauri Markkanen misses from long range. It's Durant on the wing. Lets the three fly. Kessler with the rebound. And they double up Markkanen. The three from George. The shot comes out. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring? Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And the basket by Bailey.
With Bailey's shooting skills, you might want to see more of that from him.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Bailey. Jazz passing it around.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Floats one. And it's laid up and in by Thompson.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Markkanen good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Thompson in the corner. And here's KD for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bailey. That 3 off the mark. Rockets trail by 5. Over Hendricks. Kessler with the rebound.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Bailey passes to Hendricks. 3 on 3. Here's Şengün. Sinks that one from the post.
Talk about executing in transition. Nice hustle there from Şengün.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul.
Rockets foul.
That's his first foul.
Fred VanVleet. First personal foul. Second team foul.
KD comes with the double team. Markkanen gets to George. Back to Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George. Markkanen's got 6.
Well, you can see this team depends on Markkanen to space the floor, delivers with the range 3 there.
KD, that's for 2. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now. It just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing. Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
KD looking around. Smith the pass to VanVleet. Pulls up. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Smith.
And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Markkanen from outside. The shot, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 4. KD can't get it to go. Jazz have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Bailey. They get it back. George with no one around. Good on the triple.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Out to KD. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Three-pointer, Markkanen. And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Defensively, they have had their sights set. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Nurkic is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Collins. Then there's George Niang. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Pass to Holiday. In the corner, Tate with it. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Eason gets a wide open look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Eason's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Niang. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's trailed by 5. Holiday with the 3, and another 3 for Houston.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Hands it from downtown. Filipowski's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Niang, no good. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Holiday. Screen by Niang. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Shot's good by Filipowski.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Outside Holiday. They get the rebound. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Over to the left wing. Niang. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. Rockets trail by 5. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Tate, no good. Utah has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Sensabaugh. No good on the quick 3. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Holiday with the 3. Here's Tate, and Tate throws it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy. For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Capella, the pass to Easton. Here's Holiday. Three-pointer. Rebound by Nurkic.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
They set the screen. Plenty of space. And there's another one for the Jazz. 55 seconds left now here in the second. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here he goes. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. Hits the three-point bomb. Sensabaugh's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a sixth sense for those reads.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Collier. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Capella kicks to Tate. Shoots over Niang. Misses the jumper. And so it's Utah. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense. All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Rockets trail by 9. We've got Jayshawn Tate. Tari Easton is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Bailey. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. On the wing, Thompson. And the 3 off target. On offense, here are the Jazz. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them, but adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Kevin, back to you.
They love his disposition. Okay, thank you, Allie.
And how can you not love this rookie? Bailey coming right back with a 3 of his own. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's Bailey in the corner. There's the triple. Utah with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. George against VanVleet. There's the 3. George, no good. And so it's Durant with it. They'll bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. So DB, after winning the Most Improved award back in 2023, it's been hard for Markkanen to reach that level again.
I think one thing that happens, Kevin, when you become the focal point of the opponent's scout, you're getting the best defender, you might be getting multiple defenders, and that takes some time to adjust to.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by VanVleet. Here's Bailey. 9 points in the game so far. Hendricks passes to Bailey. Durant with the steal. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. 9 points for KD.
The confidence of Kevin Durant, he gets it and takes the shot. Very simple, catch and shoot, baby.
Pass to Bailey. Back to George. Latrey. That one, no good. It's trailed by 4. It's Durant on the wing. Over Bailey. Again, Durant missing. George looking over the floor. The Jazz again can't hit it. Rockets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. For 3, Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. Utah leading by 4. Pass to Bailey. Down low. Good chance here for George. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. George has got 5.
No hesitation from Keontae George. Ball touches his fingers, he gets right into his motion. Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
It's deflected. Stolen by Van Vliet. Smith kicks to KD. No good with the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Shoots the 3. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Pass to Bailey. Van Vliet against George. Fires the 3. Rebound by Smith. It's trailed by 7.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Durant. He's got 9. Here's Van Vliet. It's hauled in by George. Utah shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Sit out to Markkanen. Cranes the 3-pointer. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. Jump ball.
And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. George is out there with Bailey. And it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. And the basket by Bailey.
Boy, once Ace Bailey gets it going, good luck slowing him down. He can make just about any shot on any type of defender.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Markkanen finds George. Markkanen against Smith. Back to George. Clock at 6. Hendricks passes to Markkanen. Off target from 3-point range. And so Şengün will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 11.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
Sit out to Markkanen. Back to George. And it's Bailey in the corner. Markkanen from outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his 3-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Bailey. No good on the quick 3. Rockets trail by 8. Şengün gets to Durant. Thompson surveying the floor. Launches it. Markkanen pulls it down. Jazz have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. And they double up Markkanen. Here's Bailey, covered by Smith. 4 on the clock. Marketing fires. The 3 is off. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Knocked loose. Şengün against Markkanen. Let's lose a 3. Outside Van Vliet. And he does not hit.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Markkanen. No good from 3. That's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. And the 3 misses. Utah leading by 8. Here's Bailey. Shoots the 3. Smith there for the rebound. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. The Jazz shooting 40% from the field. And George, here we go. Markkanen fires. And there's the 3.
Well, Markkanen sees an opportunity to make one of the easier threes in the NBA. That location in the corner, such valuable real estate.
Kessler pulls it down.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
From outside. Rebounded by Thompson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Utah.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Ace Bailey.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And it's Utah's ball. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Lowry.
Knocks down the 3.
Well, we know Markkanen can flat score the basketball, and right now he's got his rhythm going.
Ace Bailey. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win.
Your score.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, folks.
right up. You know things can get heated between these two, Graham. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. And it's Irving in at the 1. Here's Irving. Tipped.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
On the wing, Durant takes the 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Thompson. Fires from deep. Durant, no good. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Thompson. Davis from long range. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
And that one's good. Flag.
Yeah, and this young kid, Flagg, has so much confidence in his scoring ability, and that makes him dangerous off the catch.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That sends Kevin Durant to the free throw line. That's on Derek Lively. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Pass to Flagg. And he goes in for the dunk.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Şengün. For 3, Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Here's Lively, and he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Thompson with it, defended by Thompson. Yep, that one goes.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Davis down low. He's against Smith. And that one's good. Davis.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Thompson passes to Durant. No good on the triple. Mavericks trail by 4. Davis with it. Now Thompson defending.
And what an explosive finisher. Flagg's going to give us plenty of highlights in his career.
For 3, Durant hits the 3-pointer. He's got 13.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Thompson outside. Outside for Irving. Back to Thompson. On the wing, Davis. Shot clock at 5. Count that bucket.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Dallas. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Thompson. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
Smith passes to Durant. The floater, and it's good on the lay-in. Durant's got 15 points.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. Oh, what a quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Clint Capella out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Aaron Holiday. And it's Tate in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Marshall can't hit.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Holiday against Russell. Pass to Okogie. Banked it in off the glass. Okogie's got his first points of the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
Pass to Tate. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now here's Eason. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And a miss there on the triple. The Rockets lead by 7. Eason with the ball. Exum picks him up. Pass to Okogie. Holiday from long range. Gafford grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. BA?
Winning cures all. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Gafford. Exum gets the bucket. And now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Here's Exum. Eason pulls it in. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Houston shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. That's good from Holiday. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Now here's Marshall. No made baskets yet, and he gets the bucket.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Okogie. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. That ties the game. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
And Tate gets it to go.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Tate on the double. Here's Washington. Yep, that one goes.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Houston. Stolen by Russell. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. That puts them in the lead. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with the high percentage work.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. 23 seconds left in the second. Nice shot by Okogie.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Here's Flagg. He's covered by Tate. And there it is for him. Flagg's got 9.
Yeah, most young players want to take threes. Flagg is the rare wing who almost prefers to bang down low.
Outside Tate from behind the arc. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, you appreciate the effort, but you have to stay disciplined. That's an easy call for the ref.
Durant for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Rockets on top, up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
On the court right now for Dallas. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. And it's Irving in at the point. Now here's Thompson. Just 3 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Easy money for Davis inside.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
And at 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan, is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Stolen by Thompson. Irving with it. Van Vliet covering. Van Vliet against Irving. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. No good. Houston leading by 3. Thompson passes to Smith. It's stolen away. To the inside is Lively. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, B.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
Here's Irving. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Outside Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Thompson outside. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
And the layup is good off the glass. Irving's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. They get it again. Şengün. And the shot goes in. Şengün's got his first points in this one.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Amin Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back over to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Russell, the pass to Gafford. Over Smith. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's gonna hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Up top, Thompson. Here's the teardrop. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose. And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game. The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
Now here's Gafford. He's got 10. Van Vliet with it. Russell covering. Jacks up a 3. That's good from Durant on the assist from Van Vliet. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Russell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It's his first trip to the line. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Stolen by Gafford. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Pass to Exum. 1 second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Mavericks trail by 8. They've got Josh Okogie, Clint Capella out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Holiday in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Eason after Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. Pass to Capella. That shot is off. Nice D from Gafford. Dallas is shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. Left side, Russell. Here's Exum. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Okogie. He's guarded by Exum. The 3, Durant. At the arc. KD drains it.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Alperen Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Smith comes in for Eason. Amin Thompson's checked in for Okogie. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. And so it's Dallas with it after the basket by Houston. Marshall can't hit. Durant with it. Gafford picks him up. Durant pass to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 10-point Rocket lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Now here's Exum. Out left to the wing. Marshall outside. Just 5 to shoot. Off the screen and lays it in.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Floats one up. Oh, he cannot hit. Mavericks trail by 5. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup. Here's Van Vliet. Smith outside. Fires the 3. Ooh, it misses. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Houston leading by 3. Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Washington. Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Marshall outside. Now Washington. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rounds.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Russell, rebounded by Smith. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Now Van Vliet. Here's Thompson. Quick 2. Oh, net.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Now Russell. Oh, off target from downtown. Well, the Rockets shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the basket is good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutched all the way around.
Dallas foul. Magic Marshall. Third personal foul.
Good on the first. And that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both. And it's a 9-point game here.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
It's cleared away by Thompson.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
It's cleared away by Thompson.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
And it's Houston's ball. Smith right side. From deep. Knocks down the trifecta. And so the Rockets take the win. A competitive... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. And it's Irving. In at the point guard position. Here is Davis. Out to Thompson. This one for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
And here's George for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. And so here is Dallas following the three-pointer by Utah. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 9.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Now, here is George. Markkanen passes to Hendricks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. A former Jazz big man, Carlos Boozer, among those in attendance here tonight.
And he was a two-time All-Star with the Jazz. His strength and ability to finish over either shoulder made him such a tough cover inside. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Flag and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Here's Hendricks. And once again, off the mark by Utah. And Thompson kicks to Davis. Pass to Flagg. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Irving. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Bailey.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Markkanen passes to Bailey. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Fires for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz trail by 8. Markkanen with it. Now defended by Flagg. Back to Markkanen. Kessler up top. Markkanen looking it over. They could use a bucket. No good that time. Mavericks leading by 8. Outside for Davis. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jazz have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Hendricks passes to George. George with a screen on Irving. Hendricks can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now George following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Picked by Markkanen. Hendricks. It's good from long range.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here is Irving. Still without a basket. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Launches it, and Flag gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
And we see some of the competitiveness of Flag. The response, that three right back at you.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Dallas up by 8. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Niang out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Back to Russell. Tries to save it. Right wing. Marshall finds Exum for the 3. Filipowski grabs the board. Utah trailing here. Jazz passing it around. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Utah, another 3.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball. Up until last year, the Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. PJ Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Kevin?
They are happy to have him. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Exum dishes to Russell. A putback. Washington passes to Gafford. And Marshall kicks to Exum. Back to Marshall. Dallas again missing. And here are the Jazz now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Out left to the wing. Another shot. The shot by Filipowski, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Off target with his 3. The Mavericks trail. Washington kicks to Exum. And the 3 ball is good. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Now, here is Russell. Still scoreless. Over in the corner, Washington. A three-pointer off the mark. And for the Jazz, their shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. Pass to Exum. 1:09 left in the second quarter. Now Russell, 6 to shoot. And now Utah, fast break. And the Jazz with another 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Jazz.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Now, here's Marshall. Three-pointer. The rebound by Niang. About 3 seconds between shot and game play. Over to the wing. Now Marshall. And here's Washington outside. Gafford kicks to Washington. Outside, Russell. For three, Marshall. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Utah out in front, ending the second quarter on a 15-3 run. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
On the court for the Mavericks, the 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. And it's Irving in at the point. Now here's Thompson. 9 points in the game so far, 4 on the shot clock. And now Utah, fast break. Filipowski with it, guarded now by Irving. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now Niang. And it's off from three-point range. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Davis with a screen on George. Irving from long range. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Lively's shot is off. Utah has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. A 3 from George. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Out to Thompson for the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
George dishes to Markkanen. Pass to Bailey. Markkanen sets the pick for Bailey. Clock at 6. The tray. Another miss by Utah. The Mavericks leading. And Ace Bailey picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. To the paint. Here's Flagg. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, Flagg can do it all. He can initiate, and he can beat you off the catch as well.
George sets a screen for Markkanen. Outside, George. Pass to Kessler. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Thompson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Outside Irving. And here's Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Here's Lively. Three-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Bailey. The Jazz again can't hit it. Here are the Mavericks now. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Davis, the pass to Irving. Thompson with it. Bailey picks him up. Davis kicks to Irving. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside for George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 6 points.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Markkanen. He has yet to score. Hendricks passes to Bailey. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And how can you not love this rookie? Bailey coming right back with a 3 of his own.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks lead by... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. George out there with Bailey. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
I like Flag from beyond the arc. I'd like to see him shoot it with volume from out there.
George passes to Bailey. Outside for George. And stolen by Flag. Pass to Thompson. Now Flag. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Flag's got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Irving attacking. Thompson for the triple. Drops in the tray.
3 points.
And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Flag. And again, Dallas with the 3.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Flag finding ways to succeed offensively on an NBA court.
Markkanen a screen on Thompson. Bailey with the ball. Bailey sends a screen for Markkanen. Outside George. Takes the 3. That does not go.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Thompson. And get the 3. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Doesn't get that one. Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Now Irving. Now Lively. Now Irving jacks up a 3. Lively. Thompson outside. Outside Davis from deep. Bucket. And Davis for 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Mavericks leading by 14. Shoots the 3. Bailey pulls it down. Utah's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now George, after Lowry Markkanen misses from long range. Here's Bailey. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Lively.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down. Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game come through.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Mavericks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cooper Flagg.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 14. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rebounded by Lively. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 15-3 run. And it misses. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was...
efforts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
So the Houston starting five. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Markkanen, the pass to George. Back to Markkanen. Right wing. And here's Bailey for three. Smith with the rebound. For three, Durant. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Markkanen misses. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Şengün with a steal. On the wing, Durant. Over Markkanen. Out to Thompson. Fires for three. Utah grabs the miss.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
And Hendricks gets it to go.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Thompson, good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Durant's gone just 1 for 4 so far. George drives in. Here's Markkanen. Pass to Bailey. Releases. Smith with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
I mean, let me remind you, Markkanen is 7 feet tall. It's incredible how he shoots it so well from deep.
This one for three. And another miss by Houston.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Here's George. Nice start for him, taking his first shot.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Brad.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. It's a three-point game. That doesn't go either for Durant.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Markkanen for three. He drops it from range. Markkanen's got 6 points.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Şengün passes to Smith. To halt the run. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
4 on the clock. And here's Bailey for three. Pass to George. Here's Bailey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Markkanen against Smith. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Here's Hendricks. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Hendricks has got his second basket. Takes the 3, and Durant hits from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And at the end. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
They've got Kyle Filipowski. Also, Yusuf Nurkic out there. Collier is out there with George Niang. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. That's the group for Utah right now. Filipowski, the pass to Niang. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Eason. Takes a 3, and he buries his first look.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with the grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Tate on the double. Back to Niang. Stolen by Capella. Holiday passes to Capella. Lets a floater go. The shot by Holiday, no good. Utah leading by 5. Here's Collier. No points yet. Stolen by Capella. Here's Okogie. No good on the 3. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Filipowski. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Filipowski's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Holiday. From behind the arc. Utah with the rebound.
Houston foul. Aaron Holiday. First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Niang, left side. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Pass to Holiday. To stop the run, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Now Niang.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Filipowski sets a screen. Niang, the pass to Filipowski. Back to Niang. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Knocks down the long J. Niang's got 5 now. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards. Extra opportunities aplenty the way the game is played now.
Eason with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And here's Tate outside. Goes back up. And Eason with the layup. Eason's got his first basket.
That's why you go after every rebound. You might just get yourself a bucket in the process.
Another 3 for Utah.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half, quality shots, not wasting possession.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. And now it's a 12-point Utah lead.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Tate finds Holiday. 36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Filipowski, defended by Eason. Pass to Nurkic. Again, Utah.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
It's stolen by Nurkic. The 3. Oh, Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Tate. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Tate.
The line for the Rockets. Jayshawn Tate.
And so Tate nails both of them. Here's Sensabaugh from outside the arc, and the three-pointer goes. Niang's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Jazz out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One guy who's been getting it done is Georges Niang.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So the Houston 5 right now. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And Durant gets it to go.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Back to Markkanen. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson passes to Durant. Now Şengün. Outside Durant. Pass to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Here's Şengün. Kessler with a rebound. Utah leading by 19. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's Utah with the ball. Pass to Bailey. From downtown, it's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Here's Hendricks. Here's the pick. Pass to Bailey. Thompson with a steal. Now here's Van Vliet. Smith outside. The kick out to Van Vliet. And here is Thompson. For 3, Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Markkanen looking it over. Here's Bailey, guarded by Durant. Fires the 3. Hendricks no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From the wing, Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got 8 rebounds in the game. Markkanen finds Kessler. George with it. Van Vliet covering. To snap the cold streak. And another miss by Utah. Rockets trail by 13. Smith passes to Durant. Wing shot on the way. Durant with another miss.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Hendricks, guarded by Durant. Pass to Hendricks. Just 5 on the clock. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Durant for 3. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Nails it from 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the three of his own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Durant's shot is off. Jazz leading by 10. Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen with a screen on Durant. Hendricks no good. Van Vliet outside. There's the triple. Durant no good. Here's Hendricks. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Utah. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Rockets trail by 10. Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Bailey out there with George. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And Keontae George gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Durant looking around. A 17-footer. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Jazz shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Back to Markkanen. Shoots. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet right side. Back to Durant. Down low. Şengün passes to Thompson. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Here's Bailey, defended by Thompson. Kessler passes to Bailey. Back to Kessler. Kicks it out to Markkanen.
Smith with a nice job on that defensive stand. His length, really an asset.
Outside Durant. The 3 knocks down the triple. Durant's got 26 points.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Bailey. 4-3. They grab their own miss. Here's Hendricks. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Utah.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Durant with the bucket.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Bailey. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Ooh, stolen by Smith.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Rockets.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
5 to shoot. Bailey. He drills the wide-open jumper.
And with the ability to rise up above defenders, Bailey is a problem.
Durant. Kessler with a rebound. Utah leading by 3. George, a screen on Thompson. Takes a 3. Cash from downtown.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
2 minutes remaining.
Thompson fires. Misses the 3.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
George is screen on Thompson from downtown. Van Vliet there for the rebound. George! Ooh, the three doesn't go. Rockets trail by 6. Durant! The three is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Rebounded by Smith. Houston has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And they're running. Now George. Ooh, Durant with a steal.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
Smith can't get it. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Oh, the long ball, no good. Here's Şengün. Now Smith. Stolen by Kessler. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's cleared away by Thompson.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And he nails it.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
Here's Bailey. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws. That's just poor clock management defensively.
Your Jazz, Bailey. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Durant fires! So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz.
the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Count it.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Lively the pass to Davis. Rockets with the rebound. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Good defensive recognition. Şengün understands how to distract shooters.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Thompson up top. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. Mavericks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Lively's shot is off.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
KD on the wing. Again, Durant missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Thompson misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Durant. And it's flagged with the rebound. To the inside. And finished off by Davis.
What do you want? Agility? He's got it. Height? He's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Smith up top. He's guarded by Davis. Smith kicks to KD. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now, here's Şengün. Basket counts. KD's got 5 now.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Rockets leading by 3. Smith kicks to KD. And stolen by Irving. And they're running. Flag with it. Now Smith defending. And Flag throws it down.
And you can't let this kid Flag get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Well, Fred VanVleet wasn't going to be denied his chance, RJ, at playing in the NBA.
No, he wasn't. Undrafted, yes, but training his whole life for a chance. And when he got it, boy, he did not let up. Ever since he was young, he was getting up at 5:30 every morning to train before school.
Sinking corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Irving can't hit. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Thompson.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Gallus again missing. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. On the corner. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 13 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And here's KD for three. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They're up by 9. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Clint Capella. Tari Easton is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Holiday in at the point. Here's Russell. Gafford trying to break free. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's been an interesting journey for D'Angelo Russell. He's had multiple stints with the Lakers and Nets, Richard.
Yeah, before turning 30. That's a pretty rare occurrence. He's already been traded a few times, but give D'Lo credit. He is a professional and rolls with it.
Here's Okogie. Fires the three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Mavericks trail by 9. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. This is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past 10 coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. On the wing, Holiday. From the arc. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Capella inside, covered by Gafford. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Dallas, no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Mavericks trail by 11. Gafford inside, guarded by Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Marshall passes to Russell. Back to Marshall. It's rebounded by Houston. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Washington kicks to Marshall. And he banks in the layup. Marshall's got his first points in this one. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Here's Marshall after Clint Capella's bucket. Gafford, that falls. Great assist by Marshall.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Easton passes to Capella. Exum pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 7. Gafford kicks to Russell. Pass to Exum. Washington sets the pick for Exum. Here's Washington. Misses from short range. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
58 seconds left in the first half. And some nice passing there by Houston. So smooth on the three from Durant.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
And Thompson sends it back. Şengün with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Gafford. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Rockets leading by 13. Gafford with the steal. Washington passes to Marshall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Marshall's got 4 points this quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Thompson with the bucket.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Exum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Şengün. 1 second left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to...
Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And it's small and power forward. It'll be flagged in Davis. Dante Exum is out there with Irving, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. And Thompson kicks to KD. Smith with it, picked up by Davis. Here's Van Vliet. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. In the corner, it's Flag. And he's good on the 3-ball. Flag's got 5.
Well, Flag can do it all. He can initiate, and he can beat you off the catch as well.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Derek Lively. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup-proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Oh, Davis showing his range.
It's the confidence I love when Davis just catches it and shoots it. He doesn't second-guess himself. He just lets it fly.
Irving kicks to Exum. Back to Irving. And again, Dallas with the 3.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Outside for KD. Back to Thompson. With the floater, and the shot goes in. He has 6. Mavericks trailed by 8. Pass to Flag. Exum with a wide-open look. Another 3 for Dallas.
What a play right there by Flag. This kid's vision is special.
Stolen by Exum. Irving passes to Davis. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
A nice shot by KD.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Irving kicks to Exum. Davis against Şengün. And Davis can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 5. Over flag. The shot by KD. No good. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes to come off the clock. Irving passes to Exum. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Exum's got 6 in the quarter.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
High arcing shot. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And it's Exum in the corner and stolen by Thompson. Here's Van Vliet, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Nice touch on the floater. Van Vliet is sensational at knowing when to go to it.
And finished off by Exum.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside, Davis with a tie. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
High-intensity play from Davis, getting it to go through the foul. Nice little and one.
Dallas making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Rockets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Durant for 3. And Lively pulls it down.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. To the left wing, stolen by Durant. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson with the bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass the flag. Outside for Davis. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Van Vliet left side. And here's KD for 3. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Dallas Mavericks. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
First team foul.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Davis, the pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. Thompson misses. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Smith kicks to KD. And the rejection by Gafford. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Washington with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. That's good from Marshall on the assist from Gafford. And it's a 4-point Maverick lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Dallas.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Rockets trail by 4. Van Vliet passes to KD. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. KD's got 31 points.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Şengün with the rebound.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
No good there. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Yeah, count it.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Fast break, here they come. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Washington's outside. Russell up top. Shot clock at 6. Washington with the screen on Van Vliet. A free pass leads him right to the rack.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Here's Durant. KD, so efficient in there.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Gafford. Durant with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a three-point game. And yeah, it's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Outside, Van Vliet. Washington rips down the rebound. Mavericks leading by 4. Missed on the 3. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Smith! Up again! Outside Durant. Marshall with the steal. It's Russell. Rattler's a 3. Down he goes for 3.
Soft touch, Russell from range.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Rockets on offense, trailing by 10. Here's Durant. Knocks down the 3. Gafford with the ball. Puts up the 3. Şengün with the rebound.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet it.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. The starters for Utah, Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Bailey out there with George, and it's Hendricks in at the 3 slot. For 3, George. Klay Thompson pulls down the board, and the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Bailey's shot is off. And Dallas with possession. And Keontae George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's the Mavericks now. Here's Irving. And a miss there off the inbound.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Out to the right wing. And here's Bailey for 3. Pass to Hendricks. A deep 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside for Irving. Off target from outside. The Jazz have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Markkanen finds George. Here's Bailey for 3. Connects from downtown.
And with his size, Bailey can rise up over most defenders that are on him.
Outside for Davis. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Lively passes to Thompson. Outside for Irving. And here's Flag outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Yeah, excellent setup for Flag. He's on his spot, lined up. All he needed was the ball in his hands.
3-pointer. And Lauri Markkanen with the 3.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Back to Thompson. From deep. Offensive board. Outside for Davis. Nails it from beyond the arc. Davis has got 6 points.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Bailey for 3. Davis with a rebound. Dallas leading by 3. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Well, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
George passes to Markkanen. Now here's Kessler. Lets it go from deep. And Hendricks gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Irving looking around. Outside Davis. On the wing, Thompson. There's the steal. George passes to Markkanen. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. 56 seconds left in the first. And here's Bailey for 3.
You have to admire the activity of Klay Thompson on the defensive end. It seems like he makes it his mission to make life difficult for whoever he's checking.
Oh, Kessler with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Exum. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. Jazz trail by 3. Lets the 3 fly. Hendricks no good. Marshall with it. Markkanen's there. Russell to pass to Washington. Marshall outside. Three-pointer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Dallas on top. They lead by... Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So the Utah 5 right now. Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Deontay George out there with Bailey. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys, back over to you.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Gafford passes to Washington. Niang with it. Gafford picks him up. For three, Collier. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Utah moving the ball around. Filipowski for three. Gets the three to fall. Filipowski's got his first 3 points of the game. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. You stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
Pass to Filipowski. Fires from the wing. Yes, on the jumper. Filipowski's got 5 points. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Russell, the pass to Exum. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah trailing here. Niang outside. Launches it. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Nurkic with the ball. Checked by Washington. Niang, no good. The Mavericks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Washington passes to Russell. Exum outside. Here's the three. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Niang outside. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Launches a three. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Exum left side. Washington passes to Marshall. Right side, Russell. Pass to Washington. Back to Russell. Fires the three. And Nurkic with the block.
Oh, my goodness. Great timing on the rejection by Nurkic. Such good defense there.
Here's Sensabaugh. The three is up. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Utah?
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Yeah, something else they've done well, causing havoc on the defensive end. Keep their energy up. Not easy to do for 4 quarters.
Dallas, no good that time either. The Jazz have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Niang. Another three for Utah.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Mavericks trail by 5. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Exum shot is off. On offense, here's Utah. They're on an 11-3 run. It's stolen by Washington. Gafford passes to Exum. Pass to Russell. Washington a screen. There's the three. And Russell with the three. Russell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
That's a nuanced understanding of pick and roll play. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Filipowski for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford with the ball. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the... All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in the game. That's been a fairly even one. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
A pair of first overall picks of the front court. Flagg and Davis. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Hendricks. No good from outside. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Flagg. Out to Thompson. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. The three ball. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Back to Lively. Pass to Flagg. Jacks up a three. Again, the miss by Dallas. Utah leading by 5. Here's Hendricks. Covered by Lively. Kessler, a screen on Lively. Here's Hendricks. Rejected by Lively.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Derek Lively. Wow.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Brian, back over to you.
Priority straight. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. The three from Thompson. Rebounded by Bailey. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. George for three, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often. These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Out to Thompson. Lets it fly. Pass to Flagg. Back to Thompson. Here's Flagg. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance. Flagg's got 6.
Yeah, count them up. Can't give Flagg a look from deep.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. George for 3. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Irving. Lively passes to Davis. Outside for Irving. For 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
A minute 15 left to play in the third quarter. George passes to Bailey. The 3 is up. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Irving. The 3 is up. Drops in the three. He has 6.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
George passes to Bailey. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Fires the three. That's what he does. Lauri Markkanen.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made free on one end. He comes right back for his own team. Love it.
Pass to Davis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Utah leading by 5. And here's Bailey for 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Well, a good idea to set up Bailey. He's got that high release. He's such an exciting young player.
Hits the three-pointer. Irving's got 9 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Send the ball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So the Jazz 5 right now. Kyle Filipowski is out there with George Niang. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2-guard. Niang, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
For 3, Collier. The shot, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 8. And it's Irving missing.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Filipowski for 3. The shot that time not on target. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And they doubled up Irving. From downtown. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
From outside the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Filipowski with it. Irving picks him up. Filipowski sets a screen. Here's Niang. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 8. Has to flag. Back to Irving. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Yep, right through the net. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Thompson. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. He's off from 3. Mavericks trail by 6. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Yes, sir, with the 3.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
Markkanen fires. Can't hit it. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Irving. The 3 is in.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Stolen by Davis. And now the Mavs on the run. Now Irving to take the lead. Not that time. Outside George. Markkanen with a screen on Davis. For 3. It's money from deep.
This is why Markkanen has the rock in his hands. This team wants him to take those big shots.
Kyrie! Wasting no time. They answer with a 3.
And how's this for a response? I mean, these teams are just going at each other from downtown.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Shoots a three. It's gone from beyond the arc.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Davis outside. Fires away from outside. Oh, it misses. And so George will bring it up for Utah. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Dallas with possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
And the second free throw drops. And it's a 5-point game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that increases the lead to 6.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Bailey. Yes, sir!
Oh, moments like this speak to Bailey's level of confidence. This rookie doesn't back down from the spotlight at all.
The triple drops.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And so it's Dallas with it. Puts up the tray. Buries it from outside.
Well, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
So Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.